welcome back to Dr. Stone Anime Review, episode number 10. Yes, the 10th episode of this anime review series. Yep. This one reviewing the 30th episode of the anime, Prison Break. This one takes from chapters 71 and 72, and takes from possibly also, from what I can tell anyway, it looks like the opening page of chapter 73. And it seems like, though, they actually added some stuff here, like a lot of stuff. Yep. Now we have this guy named Yo. A guy named Yo. Yes, that's the guy's name. Yo. Let's see. What was the guy's last name? Yo Uzi. He was a police officer. He, of course, his appearance is simply just, look at his appearance online, it's simply like these like bracelets on his anklets, this caveman attire with this interesting eye patch, which apparently is probably when he was petrified, that some reason he's had to keep on his face. Despite the fact mostly everybody else who basically was petrified managed to remove everything from their face and their body. Not him. Apparently he wanted to keep the thing covering his eye for some reason. Oh, they did show him in a flashback in this episode where he was a police officer. Yep. A very violent police officer who tried to arrest a couple of businessmen who apparently was trying to evade on taxes. So he just barged in, shot one of them, all because they shot at him, and he got fired over it. Yep. He got fired over shooting a suspect. Like, really? Okay. Oh, by the way, they never show exactly where he was when he was petrified. He just here, apparently. Yep. So, yes, first time we see the episode opens up. Now, interesting enough, Sengoku does not play a role in this episode, which I'm like, that's quite interesting. Yes, he doesn't appear in this episode until like the very end of the episode. Yeah, he does make appearances a couple times in flashback. Mostly, he doesn't show up like most of the characters don't show up like the end of the episode, because this whole episode is called Prison Break. Yes, the name is a play on. This is my personal theory. Now, the name itself is a play on the TV show Prison Break. Yes, I have watched it, the first couple seasons of it, which that series dragged on for even beyond season 2. For like no reason at all. Like I watched like a small three about half the series, but I never finished it. But it was an interesting series to watch. And yes, the series was basically noteworthy for introducing a lot of people to Warwick Miller, the guy who later played Captain Cold in The Flash, and Dominic Petrell, who played Heatwave on The Flash, also currently Legends of Tomorrow. Though the title also comes from the 71st chapter of the manga, which, yeah, it says a line to take from 2 chapters. I think they must have taken about 3, because it seems like took bits, pieces, and other stuff, like. So, this whole thing is about basically Chrome breaking out of his prison cell. And that's what the whole episode is about, basically him breaking out of his prison cell. Of course, here's Yo, and of course, a little bit of his backstory. Like I said, because he takes him who actually does not appear in the 2 chapters. Oh no, he's actually absent for the 2 chapters. Yeah, the opening scene with him and Yo, that's complete anime original. Yeah, they made a lot of anime original content for an episode adapted for roughly 2 chapters. They could adapt it more, but nope, I think that was simply it because, well, they had it in the Prison Break, so here you go. A Prison Break that took 2 chapters to do. I'm like, that was quick. Yep, so we see Chrome the whole episode. He tries various ways to break out of prison. Like, he tries to rip up with his bare hands, both the bars going outside, even one on the inside. Oh yeah, he knows what the traps are. And there's a bit of what was a recap, basically, of what happened last week anyways. When they were trying to send the Steam Gorilla to rescue him. They found a bunch of traps, so he's like, I gotta get out of here right away. So, he tries, basically, using, like, trying to start fire. Like, one point, he tries to leave his cell to use the bathroom, grabs up his random bushes, these random things, and he attempts to start a fire to get their attention so he can break out. And of course, Yo sees it, but luckily he does not see the battery that was given. It presumably was given to him by Sengoku's high school friends. Yep. Presumably by them, they don't really see the person fully. It's assumed it's not Testament. It's more like the big brute. Yes, it's presuming it was him who gave him the battery, but they don't really say. It just looked like some random guy who gave it to him. So, first he's better than load the cell. That will stop. They basically thinks everybody's seeing it. So, he's like, okay, why do we make sodium acid? Carbohydrate. They want to melt these ropes. Oh yeah, despite the fact he is actually pretty smart, plays up he's an idiot. Despite he isn't. So what does he do? Like to make, of course he needs salt water. So what does he do with it? Use sweat. Lots of sweat. Well, there's no ACs there, so people sweat like freaking crazy. So he proceeds to basically just do exercise middle of the night and basically fill up a whole bamboo tube with sweat, and that apparently is just salt water. So then he sticks the battery, the tube, the wires in there. Then he proceeds to melt the rope, take one of the bamboo, beat up 2 guards, runs away, and Yo chases after him for a long time, and he eventually gets to a cliffside, and he spits out like what appears to be blood. Nope, it's not really blood. It's not really. He thinks he has pneumonia. And then he tricks him and he just hits him in the balls right with the bamboo stick. Like, ouch. Yes, that would probably actually hurt. And then he proceeds to run where everyone else is. Yep. Yeah, Kohaku, she pretty much just seen just with Telescope with a little weird looking hat. I'm like, where did she get this hat from? Well, apparently she's able to stick the top of her hair like through it. Yep, so right out to everybody, like look like they're about to go out, but look up, he's gonna find him pretty quickly, and explains how the heck he's gonna get out. Now the explanation of him telling them how he got out of the prison, that's taken from chapter 73, which that's interesting to say the least. Yep. And well, after the explanation, he explains, oh yeah, he just basically meant to bleach while he did something else, and that's the episode itself. It's a good episode, but it feels as though this is the weakest episode so far. I believe the end of these are kind of weak chapters, just basically Chrome being out prison. That was an interesting lead with some science stuff. But not much to say this episode. Okay, so that's it for particular review. Well, I'm hoping to get time to do this tonight, which I don't have to work tomorrow, so maybe I can try to do this now. Get our next review will be a review for the newest episode. Well, I could say for tomorrow. Yeah, I can do that. I'm not going to work tomorrow anyway, so I'll probably save it for tomorrow. Yep, so, see you next video. Bye.